Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about expectations. I was speaking to my dad last night. My dad's like in his 60s, and he was looking at his website for his business, and he rang me up and he said, I found this translator option that I can use on my website, and he had the code and he was just wondering where to put it in. Now his website is based on a different system than mine is. You know, most of them are pretty much the same, but it's slightly different. So I didn't know exactly where to find it for him. You know, where he should put that code. So I said, we'll have a look at it the next day, and he said, no probs. He said, I'll have another look at it here and see how I get on. So I don't know, 2 hours later, I got a text back from him saying, got the translator thing up and running. Another step forward, something like that. But for me, it was kind of a good reminder and quite inspirational, because it's just that thing of anytime we look at something and we don't know how to do it, a lot of the times at that point, what will happen is you'll find something coming out of your mouth along the lines of, I don't know how to do it, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm just not tech savvy, or whatever it is, you know, that is related to that. It's some excuse that comes out that means you don't do it. And that it was really kind of just that thing of, you know, a lot of the online marketing stuff, there's like people who have lived, shall we say, lived on this planet for a long time, and they're here and they're realising that what they have now is not necessarily what they want. And it's about finding another way of getting that. And that those people who commit to that and come into these sort of things, new business opportunities, internet marketing, using the internet for business, and just looking for new ways of doing things, those are the people that you want to work with. Because they'll actually come in, they won't know how to do it, they'll commit to figuring it out, take it one step at a time, and they'll get there. And then the other side of that is you have somebody who will, shall we say, be looking at online marketing, things like that, and immediately what they'll do is they'll say, oh, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. And they'll just close the window, or they'll give out about it, or whatever it is. And that's okay. Because unless a person is in a place where they're willing to move forward, and they're willing to say, I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to figure it out, that's the stage we want to get them at. If they're not there, don't try to force them into it, because essentially they'll get pissed off, you'll get pissed off, and nobody will be happy. The whole goal of business in general is finding people you can work with. People who appreciate you and people you actually want to work with. That's the goal of it. It's not about finding as many people as possible to catch in your net. It's about finding those people who want to work with you and who will appreciate what you're giving them. And that you'll actually enjoy working with them then. So if they're not at that stage, not willing to figure out new things, and they just come in kind of going, well, how are you going to fix this for me? It's probably not going to be a great business relationship. So it's just that thing of come back to look at what you're saying to yourself and how you're describing yourself. And if you don't know exactly what it is that you're doing or you're trying to do, or you haven't figured it all out yet, that's okay. But as long as you're willing to stick with it and keep at it, and I don't mean completely blindfolded looking straight at that thing and nothing else. I mean that as long as you're willing to question things and figure it out, you won't have any problem. Because essentially you'll come in, you'll find new opportunities, you'll find new things to do, you'll take chances in yourself, and you'll go in and you'll try them out. And it's that willingness to try things out. You know, like when you see it in children, you know, very, very young, they'll just go and they'll look at something, and if they haven't seen it before, they'll go over and they'll look at it and they'll turn it around and they'll figure it out. And then anything new comes along, they'll do that with that. And then it's just, I don't know what it is, it's like when you get to become an adult, and you're so used to looking at most of the things you see every day that you don't look at them and turn them around and try to figure it out. And then it's that willingness to actually look at things and see, how else can I do this? Or can I figure this out? Or how am I going to figure this out? Because if you put your mind to it, you can figure anything out. So I just want to say a big thanks to my dad for just coming out with that last night and just kind of, I suppose, shaking me up a little bit and kind of saying that anybody could do anything they set their mind to. You could say, I don't know an awful lot about websites, but I guarantee you go in there, you look something up, whatever it is you want to do, you'll find a video on YouTube, you'll find articles on Google, and you can figure it out. Or you can just ask somebody else who knows it as well. There's loads and loads of ways to figure it out, but it's that willingness. Are you willing to figure it out? Because if you're willing to figure it out, your life is just going to change forever. And you're just going to keep going forward and doing that. And yes, you will find things that you don't like or they don't gel with you, but if you hadn't tried that, you'll always wonder about it. So it's the more willingness to go in, find things you're looking at, see if they excite you. See if you get it. See if you're willing to try it on for a while. And that's it really. Just go out there, find certain things and just get stuck in and commit to the end. You don't have to commit to knowing the exact path that you're going to do to get there, because we have an idea that it's just going straight from A to B. And it generally, there's an awful lot of stops in between there that you have to figure out how to keep going to wherever it is. But if you're still looking to get to wherever it is at the end, you will get there as long as you commit to that. And don't worry about how you get there, just commit to getting there. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Hope you all have a great day.